6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi everybody, this is Bo Sanchez here, and thank you so much for joining us. It's another exciting evening together, 8 o'clock Philippine time, and I am with my dear friends. These two are one of the most amazing, wonderful couples. I am so blessed because of them, Judd and Paz Balayan. Hello, Judd. Hello, Paz.
Hello, Brother Bo. Good evening, everyone.
They have an incredible story to tell, and I want to dive in right now just to ask them this question. But before that, I promise you, this evening is a time where you will be blessed, inspired, encouraged. I know life is tough. Sometimes you don't know what to do. You're confused, and maybe you're facing a problem right now. But listen carefully. Listen, very important. You've got to focus at the message that you will receive today. Understand, listen, and be inspired by their story. If the blessing that happened in their life, if it happened to them, it can happen to you. I want you to believe in that. I want you to have faith in that. All right? Yeah.
Yay.
So here we go. Okay, tell us your story.
All right, Brother Bo, this event of my life is still so vivid to me. At 12 years old, our household of 10 kids was torn apart because my dad's appliance distributorship business closed down.
Okay. You're
I was
10 kids?
8 kids.
8 kids.
8 kids.
Okay.
I was the fourth, the middle child.
And then the business of your
Dad, it's an appliance
store.
distributorship business.
Distributors.
Yeah. Radio out at that time, if you remember.
I do.
Yeah. Yung TV na may pituan. That's the one, Brother Bo.
Ano nangyari? What happened?
So, it just closed down. No more customers, and he had no savings. He had no plans, so he got bankrupt. So my parents at that time did not have any choice but to send me and all my siblings to different relatives in different provinces. So that was so difficult for me because, as walo kayo magkakapatid, nagsesya, playing together, fighting together.
All of a sudden,
singing that. Suddenly, we all got separated at aglalayo. May tumawid Isabela, Angeles, Pampanga, ako yun, and the other two. Then the rest went back to Manila.
Wow.
So that pain of separation made a mark in me, and that growing up, I promised to myself that this would never happen to my future children.
Yeah.
Okay, so then...
Can I pause there?
Sure, brother.
There are people who go through very traumatic experiences. Poverty, bankruptcy.
Yeah.
And they use it as a platform to become rich.
Yes.
To become truly rich, to become blessed.
Yep.
Because it's like that's what you were saying, this is so painful.
Yeah.
I don't want that for my future or for my future children.
So parang growing up, that was my thought.
Beautiful. Yes.
So then going to college, I wanted to become a doctor.
Oh.
Yeah. So actually, I already passed in UST the pre-med exams, but I had to withdraw it because again, my parents could not afford me to bring me to college.
Yeah.
So I resorted to looking for scholarship.
Yeah.
And then there was this ad in the newspapers, scholarship, for in UE, and it was for BSBA accounting.
Okay, so main scholarship.
Scholarship, but for accounting. And, wow, my gosh, I did not have any idea what that course was about, but it was good. Full tuition fees, yung free books, and even stipend.
So wow.
Yeah, as long as I maintain a certain grade requirement, which I did for the whole 4 years of the course. So I didn't become a doctor, but
an accountant,
a certified public accountant.
No plans. But because it's free, go for it.
And because at that time I already had this mantra that this is what I have right now.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll just do my best.
Okay. I want to say that to you, friend. If you're listening and you're complaining that you don't have something, stop complaining. I'm going to be very hard and tough on you. Stop complaining. Look at what you have. That's what you focus on. Because it's so easy to complain. It's so easy to complain. I don't have a good voice. I don't have the connections. I don't have a college degree. I don't have this. I don't have that. But what do you have? That's what you focus on if you want to become truly rich, if you want to be blessed and be a blessing to other people. So you did not have any plans to become an accountant,
Nope.
But it was there.
It was there.
And you took it.
You took it.
Wow.
Yeah. And sabi nga Brother Bo, nothing just happens. Ask me why.
Why?
Paz became my student. Not in elementary, but in a special accounting class.
So you became a teacher?
I became a teacher, but but I was a young professor, and she was graduating then.
Oh my God!
Also in an accountancy course.
Woo!
Okay, so I was, but teaching was just my sideline.
Oh.
You know, alam mo yung additional income while I was working in an accounting firm in Makati.
She became your student.
She became my student.
Oh wow!
Oh my goodness! Of course, she was so pretty, intelligent.
Okay.
And most of all, mayaman. Because at that time, I only had two choices to become rich quick. Lotto or marry a rich girl.
Thank you for your honesty.
Yes, she knows what. Because look, studying in an exclusive school and she was living in Valle Verde.
Ooh, my gosh.
Of course, bawal manligaw ng estudyante, nothing happened.
Yes.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
You just oh, this is a pretty girl.
Yeah, you know, pag nanasa ka, nothing happened, okay? But the Lord is good.
Yeah.
3 years after, we met again.
Oh.
We became friends.
Yes.
And then she invited me at her sister's wedding.
Okay.
As her escort.
Ooh.
So, type na din pala niya ako. But then, for me to look impressive, I borrowed the car of my sister, who was a med rep that time. Okay. So, but then, when I was bringing her home, I got the most shocking news of my life. She was not from Valle Verde, but from Valenzuela, Bulacan. So, kapag hinatid ko siya, I asked her, hindi ba taga Valle Verde ka? So sabi niya, no, sabi niya, nakikitira lang ako sa tita ko because Saints ko is so far from Valenzuela City.
That's so hilarious. So she was not rich after all.
Yeah. So katulad ko, she was also poor pala. No? Kapag tumibok ang puso, wala ka nang magagawa kundi sundin ito. Wala na, in love na But this is more funny, brother. Kinabukasan, I went back, no? Kasi in love na. Pinuntahan ako ng nanay niya.
Mommy thought he was rich.
Yeah, so
she's driving a car.
Nakabalong ako Nakabalong ako.
So the mommy of Paz thought you were rich.
So the very start of our relationship, utang na kagad, I borrowed from a cooperative in our office, 20,000 pesos at that time.
Oh my God, which is a big amount.
Big amount that time. Yeah.
Hey guys, if you have any questions later on, because we're gonna talk about life and all of that, and then I'm gonna pull out some principles so that you can apply those principles so that you can grow in your spiritual life, relationships, and especially, of course, the financial life, because that's our focus. That's what we're. But we're not only going to talk about financial life. We're going to talk about different areas. So if you have any questions, feel free to put it there in the comment section, and we will answer them. Happy rainy day, everybody. I know that it's raining out there, so just wanted to say that to you. Okay, guys. Yes, go.
So in my case, actually, growing up, I remember transferring from one school to another. I actually
before you continue,
Yeah.
people are just saying so funny and all of that. So, crazy story. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So to continue from Jan, I grew up actually transferring from one school to another. 3 schools to be exact when I was in grade school.
Okay.
Why? Because my mom would like to be wherever my dad is because my dad used to be a salesman.
Oh.
Okay, so growing up, I also was labeled as a spoiled brat.
Really?
Or, yeah.
Yung mong yan?
Or the papa's girl.
Papa's girl. Okay.
Because I simply get what I wanted.
Oh.
But Brother Bo, things started to change when my father actually left us not once, but several times.
Yes.
For not one, but several women and families.
Oh, ouch.
So, from a very huge house we used to enjoy, it actually shrunk
Oh.
To the size that me and my 4 other siblings would nearly bump into each other.
Oh my gosh.
So it was, we transferred from one apartment to another.
Smaller and smaller apartment. Yeah.
And we would often wake up in the morning, not because of an alarm clock, but because the landlord would keep on shouting, demanding payment for rental.
Oh.
Either that or it would be the creditor, including the Bombay, collecting payment for unpaid loans.
Wow.
So it was my kuya and my mama who actually work in tandem to raise funds for the family.
Yeah.
They actually entered into all sorts of businesses.
Just to put food on the table.
Yes, including monkey business, okay, which nearly cost their lives.
Oh, wow.
And also there were several times that I would skip school.
Yes.
And mom would also bring me and my kuya tagging along with each other to hunt for Papa's whereabouts.
Oh my gosh.
And wherever we found him, he would commit to send an allowance through his friend driver of BLTB ko, the Batangas Laguna Tayabas bus company.
Did it come?
It didn't.
Never. Didn't come.
So we stayed there all day long, but the money did not come.
Oh gosh.
So we'd also remember that Mama would collect old breads from neighbors, turn them into pudding and toasted bread.
Oh gosh.
And then he would stir coffee and would dip the bread.
Yeah.
We call it tinape.
Yeah.
The tinapay na sinapay sa kape. Okay. So
kami tinapay sa gatas.
Okay. It's actually our break from our usual tuyo or toyo na ulam sa kanin, ano.
Yeah, that's what people say, no? But when you really have no money, it's rice and toyo.
Yeah, good thing talaga hindi ako tinoyo. Hindi rin natuyot yung utak ko sa kakakain ng tuyo.
Yeah.
So each morning I would walk to school instead of riding the jeep in Quezon.
Yes.
And then I would look down, hoping I trip into a 25 centavo coin that I can buy that maligaya bread. You know that bread that has red thing in the middle?
Yes,
Diba?
well, I do. But some people here, the young people may not know that.
It's really yummy, you know. So that's actually my dream to get that. So, and then promissory note every exam day. And every Thursday, Mama would also again tag me along with St. Jude, a novena to St. Jude.
Yes.
And then Mama told me, Anak, he is the patron of hopeless cases. You see, we're hopeless.
Oh, gosh.
So every time actually we attend the mass and the song comes into Cordero ng Diyos, maawa ka. Maawa ka. I really close my eyes. And you know, Brother Bo, yung sinasabing luhog, luha at uhog ko sabay-sabay na. And I wipe it over my shirt. And I pray to God, Lord, I know it's harder on the cross, but you know you're my father now, and you have to help me.
Yes.
Have mercy on me and help my family.
Woo.
So I figured out that education will be my primary tool to succeed and get out of poverty.
Yeah.
So I studied well, less play, more on study. So I got my scholarship.
Also,
and
both of you are scholars.
Yes, and I learned that if I graduated first honor in grade school, my tuition fee in high school would be free.
Yeah.
And if I be a valedictorian, my tuition fee in college would be free.
Wow.
So I did all of those.
Oh my gosh.
But in all of those years, my dad know that I was a scholar in high school.
Yes.
And in college, I availed of the financial scholarship because in Saints Co, miscellaneous fees is still 15,000.
Yes.
Only the academic units
is free. Oh.
So I applied for financial scholarship and I got it.
Oh.
And they said in exchange you just have to work.
Yeah.
But if you become a Dean's Lister, you don't need to work.
Oh.
So I did that.
A Dean's Lister.
I became a Dean's Lister. I got my allowance and I didn't have to work.
Wow.
So in all those years, being the papa's girl, my papa would always visit me in school.
Really?
And he would ask me, what do you need?
Yeah.
And I said, I need to pay my tuition fee and I want it cash. No check.
Yeah.
I need it cash.
Yeah.
Because if it's in check, I can pay to the school.
Yeah.
So he actually granted me those.
Oh.
So I took the money
Yeah.
and I gave it to my mom.
Oh.
So that it can help my other older siblings go to school.
Because you're free anyway, but you needed that money because he was not giving money.
He was not giving money, but he's giving it to me because I'm her
and
favorite
then you gave it to your siblings.
I gave it to my mom so they can study as well.
Oh, God bless you.
So that's how we did. But sabi nga ni Jad, no, nothing happens by accident.
Yes.
I was already enrolled in UST.
Uy, nagkita rin.
Dapat nagkita rin tayo. Ready to take industrial engineering. Because I thought I'm good in math, I should take up engineering.
Oh.
So, but Papa was still very much close to me then. And he told me, no, you will go to Saints Co. You will pass the test because you're graduated valedictorian, you're academic scholar there, and you will take up marketing.
Marketing?
Yeah, because that's what he used to do. So I went into Saints Co. I rebelled, take up accountancy.
Accountancy.
Because that was the hard. When I went to Saints Co, I asked them, what is the most difficult course here? They said, it's accountancy. Because it's many fail in that course. So I go, I'll take that one. And there I met John.
Yeah.
Because
God is good.
My professor.
Yeah, I just remember this because dati wala pang LCD projector, no? It was just the overhead projector.
Yeah.
So I would always call her.
Yeah.
And then she would help me with the acetates.
Nax.
Tapos magkakawakan yung kamay namin. So background music namin. Pangako sa'yo.
Okay, guys, love stories. So this is not only a financial show. Love story.
So, Brother Bo, we got engaged.
Okay.
But then, 3 months before the wedding.
Yeah.
So, ready na lahat. May invitation na.
Okay.
Church, reception, and set up entourage.
Yeah.
We had a heart-to-heart talk.
Yeah.
So, we canceled and postponed the wedding.
Why?
Financial constraints was the main reason. Because we were breadwinners of our respective families.
Oh, God.
So we accepted the financial responsibilities. Just like in my case, I had to bring my 3 younger siblings to school.
Yeah.
And I had to help with the medication of my mom at that time.
Oh, wow.
Who had a heart problem. So I have financial problems. I did not have any savings, no financial plans.
Yes.
At nababarangay pa ako noon because I was failing in paying the rental of the house I was living in.
Oh,
so
gosh.
again, why get married? Sabi namin noon, di ba?
Yeah.
Saka na lang.
Postpone
na muna.
You postponed it?
Yeah. Kasi siya rin.
5 years.
Yeah. She had a
Sa akin naman, may
5 years?
Yeah, 5 years.
Postponed 5 years?
Postponed 5 years.
5 years.
Oh, God.
Why 5 years? Because I need to settle the loan of my mom.
Oh.
5 years. Diba?
Oh.
So,
yeah.
my mom was actually put to jail
by
my auntie for failure to pay the loan.
Oh.
And he actually said, he called me one Friday and she said, your mom is in jail and you need to bail her out. So she collected 3,000 from me. So we got our mom out. And then my sister pulled out her hard-earned money for 100,000 to pay it initially, and then the rest I paid it for the next 5 years.
Oh my gosh!
So,
ladies and gentlemen, I want you to listen to this story and see where they come from. Now, later on, you will see how successful they are now with businesses and investments, and but this is where they came from. So if right now you're listening and you're saying, I'm going through so much stuff in my life, Brother Bo, so much trials and so much desperation and need, I hope you are getting encouraged that where they came from, that's their story. Later on, you will see how blessed they are now. So that blessing can also be yours. And learn from the principles that they shared to you. Again, I'm going to ask you if you have any questions whatsoever under the sun, any questions for them, for me, please write it down in the comment section. We'd love to answer those questions for you. Continue the story.
And of course, during that time, so I was earning only 9,000 pesos net. And then the monthly amortization of the loan was 5,000.
Sheesh.
So I'm left with 4,000.
Yeah.
At the time, I was also diagnosed with PTB. And I need to be healed for the next 6 months. And the cost of medicine was 5,400 a month. So I'm left with nothing to eat. Okay. So how can I take up the medicine? But Jad was there actually.
Yeah.
He funded my medication.
So tight, no?
My best love and my best investment, so I had to make her stay alive at that time. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So we finally got married. Yeah, sabi nga ni Pastor, after 5
years.
After 5 years.
You got married.
Yeah, we got married. And
Yay.
since nga, we got in debt already individually.
Oh,
no? So when we got into marriage, kasi sabi nga ni joke namin, maraming utang plus maraming utang equals mas maraming utang. So our financial condition worsened when we already had 2 kids to provide for.
Woo.
So in our attempt to still help our families and our attempt to live a comfortable life for us and for our kids, we got into debt more.
Oh my God.
And worse at that time, into 15 credit cards.
Oh, 15
credit cards.
Does this sound familiar to some of you? Maybe not you, maybe someone you know. You know, credit cards are good. They will tell you later on how good it is if you know how to use it and if you have the discipline. But it can be a nightmare.
Yes.
That's what happened to you.
Yeah. So we got into credit cards not only because we became so materialistic, but because we had needs already and we didn't have money, we didn't have funds. But imagine the amount of interest payment because we were just paying the minimum amount due every single month.
Wow.
For most of those credit cards.
Woo.
Yeah. Natauhan ako noon when there was this picture on I was looking at.
Yeah.
It was a picture of me, Paz, and our 2 kids.
Yes.
Riding on the horses in Baguio City.
Okay.
Because that was the farthest place I could bring my family.
Yeah.
So when I was looking at it, that was when I remembered the promise I made. That I should never let my children become poor and deprived.
Yeah.
And I thought of, wow, I cannot never let it happen that they will be separated because I cannot provide for them anymore.
Yes.
Okay, ang gaganda kasi ng mga anak namin
Yes.
that they will go out of the streets and pick up 25 centavos just to buy food for them to eat.
Woo.
Just like what happened with us.
Oh my God.
That became our emotional why.
Woo.
That big emotional why. So sabi ko na this has to stop. But the problem is there was no Truly Rich Club then yet.
What is your emotional why that will propel you to become successful? You need that. I hope you can identify that. Go ahead.
So there was no Truly Rich Club yet at that time, so we didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
We just had the drive and the dreams to become rich. But how? Where to start?
Yes. Yeah.
So that's what happened. We didn't know yet.
So we thought na maganda naman yung credentials namin. We're both certified public accountants. We both graduated cum laude. We're both holders of MBA degrees. So ano pa? Di ba?
Yeah.
But then, at the end of the day, we realized it's not a guarantee that we will succeed.
Yeah.
So what we did actually is that we look back, no? Bakit ba? Why are we not successful? We're already young. At a very young age, we were already senior managers in our big corporations. We were successfully handling their financials. But, but for our own personal financials, we failed to do it.
I've heard that story so many times.
Not a guarantee.
You're an accountant, you're handling the money of the company, huge amounts. But when you go home, your own money is zero or negative.
Yeah, negative.
And that's what happened to you.
Yeah, that's what happened
if
to
you
us.
know of anyone who is in debt and needs to hear this story, let them catch up. Tag them, share, click share, and let them know that this powerful story can actually change their life.
So looking back tinignan na bakit nga ba we remained poor despite our good credentials.
Poor. Yeah.
And looking back, we understood that we had the wrong mindset then.
Wrong mindset.
We have the wrong attitude, and we have the wrong strategy.
Wrong mindset.
Wrong attitude. And
wrong strategy.
Handling
I hope you're taking down notes.
So I said parang we didn't know what to do, no? But then the Lord is really good. You know how it started, that financial abundance thing of our life. So yung time na depressed ako.
Yeah.
So we had our mass in the morning.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to be alone. And I was already reading your book. I was already hearing about you, that you're giving these talks in the feast. Sakto that Sunday, I went to Camp Aguinaldo. So that's where you have the feast.
The first feast ever was in Camp Aguinaldo.
It was once a month, I think, at the time. No?
Yes.
So I went this, sabi ko, I just want to be inspired by your talk. No? So first time ko yun. Kaya lang, when I went there and then, na-disappoint ako.
Yeah.
Somebody else came out.
Okay.
It was an Indian.
Mumbai na naman.
Brum, 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 brum. No? Sino to? Where's Brother Bo? Sabi ko no? But then, of course, we know what I'm talking about. Si Brother Arun.
Arun.
Yeah. It was so funny, so live. So I stayed on. And then, he was giving this talk about the power of giving.
Oh.
And more specifically, the blessings of tithing.
Yeah.
First time I was surprised. First time to hear a talk about tithing in a Catholic gathering.
Yep.
Right? So sabi ko nun, so while I was listening to that, sabi ko, ako will give tithe? My salary is not even enough for our expenses, and I have debts to pay.
Yes.
So thought pa lang ko nun, I was talking to myself, promise. Bayaran ko lang ang utang ko, magta-tithe ako. The usual promise, di ba? But then, alam mo, as if that he was just talking to me.
Woo.
That was a big auditorium, right? He was just talking, because when he said this, naghihikahos ka ba?
Oh.
Alam niya. Dahil kung kailan ka naghihikahos, sabi niya, no? It was so beautiful in Tagalog. Ngayon ka magbigay.
Oh.
Dahil sabi ng Diyos sa Malakay, subukan mo ako kung hindi ko bubuksan ang dulungawan ng langit.
Woohoo!
There was this continuation of that phrase, but dulungawan ng langit, it stopped there. I could not hear anything anymore.
Wow!
It just hit me point blank. It just inspired me.
Yeah.
It just encouraged me.
Yeah.
Kaya pag-uwi ko, sabi ko, Lavsky. Doon ko nga lang tinignan, ano yung kasunod doon eh. you put me to test that if I will not open the floodgates of heaven like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, Lavsky, magta-tithe na tayo. Tithe? Anong tithe tayo? So I explained to her, no?
Tithe nga tayo ngayon.
Magta-tithe pa tayo. So I explained it to her. So how will we do it? First things first, wag na tayong mangutang. Sabi ko gano'n. So the what we did is that we took out all our credit cards, those 15.
Yeah.
We will cut these credit cards.
Woo!
Nakikipaghagal pa sa akin, no? Pwedeng 2 lang. Hindi, lahat. Sabi ko, pwedeng 5 lang. No? 7 lang, gano'n, no? But then, so we sige. We'll just leave 2.
Yeah.
Because this is for the balance fund transfer that we will do. No?
Yeah.
So, iyak siya ng iyak, no? Kasi nailove na siya sa mga credit cards na yan.
Yeah, but once you get to know how to use it, it really will help you a lot. But so nung sinabi sa akin ni Jed, no, the first thing that I did was put all our debts into an inventory list.
Yeah.
So I list them down, including the deferred payments in the credit cards, including all sorts of loans.
Yes.
And then we rank it in order of priority. First on our top of the line to settle are loans from family members, loans from friends, and then loans with the highest interest, and so forth and so on. And you see, when we finished the list, we were shocked of how huge we were in debt versus what we are able to earn. Yeah. And it's really true. We saw the reality. And it really bites. Ouch.
Oh my God.
So, but putting them into the list and having a view of where we are, move us into action. Okay, and it really, what gets written will really have something to do and
That's true.
get done.
That's true.
So we started working on it. So we had a plan how to settle it. First plan. Borrow again. Borrow from a wealthy friend. Okay, so that doon yun una namin naisip to consolidate. We plan to pawn our remaining prized possession. But we got rejected. Okay. So at first we felt so bad because we know that these people is really so rich. But, we got rejected. So we go to plan B. So what is plan B? We have to figure it out. Okay, we have to figure it out. So what we did is we look at the things that we have and really write down how can we put all our expenses to the barest minimum.
Simplify.
So the rest we defer it, and just work on what really matters.
That's right.
So
sacrifice.
We even sold the completed car plans that we already have.
Yeah.
And work on a simple vehicle. At that time, we were already senior officers. So medyo nakakahiya sa parking. Kahalera mo, BM, Audi, tapos manual, yung katabi sa parking slot. So it's really a humbling experience, Brother Bo. But
that's what's necessary.
But we have to do it.
Yeah. Like MRT ako noon, I would bring her to office, and then ako MRT going to Makati. Just for a year.
Kasi parang feeling namin nun, Brother Bo, parang ano ba to? History repeating itself.
Yes.
Diba?
Yeah.
We don't want na what happened to my mom will also happen to us.
That's beautiful.
So we had to really boil down to
Wow. Amazing. I hope you're getting this, that if you are in debt, I want you to listen to that and write that down. First of all, you've got to write down all your debts in a piece of paper, see it, and then rank it. I agree with you. The highest, let's say, high interest debts, put it there on top and all that. And then being able to simplify. That's very important, understanding this humiliating experience sometimes, where you have to really go down in terms of your, what do you call it? Lifestyle expenses, really bare minimum for a while. It could be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, until you're able to slowly pay your debts.
That's why I thank God for tithing, because it's not a magic formula actually, but it gave us an abundance mentality.
That's it.
So that it made us become more open and ready to receive the tidal waves of God's blessings.
Wow.
It was just like that. It prepared us first physically, emotionally, before financially.
Write down all your debts. Number 2, live simply. Number 3, Jod is saying, tithing.
Yep.
Actually give. It's like it's crazy, right? It's insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
But you're saying that when you started giving, you develop an abundance mindset.
Yes.
Which is very important.
Yes. And I realized that I was not really giving money, but I was giving my heart to God.
Woo!
God doesn't need my money anyway. Yeah. So I remember this way. I love this place. When I learned about tithing, I started tithing in LOJ.
Yeah.
So that I would just give 300 pesos. It was so small. Because we could not give 10% yet at that time.
Yeah.
But it was the habit. It was the discipline of giving.
Yeah.
And then when it reached 1,000, 2,000, I issued post-dated checks for 12 months. I was so nervous because I was, what if I lose my job? How can I pay those checks?
Yeah.
But God's really faithful, and sabi nga niya, subukan ko siya, di ba, no? And wow, in 2 years, we became zero debt.
In 3 years.
In 2 years.
Yay.
In 2 years, yes. And it led us to truly reach the coaching program that you conducted in 2007.
So actually, Brother Bo, I still have it with me. It's your Truly Rich coaching program way back August 2007.
10 years.
10 years.
10 years anniversary.
Yay!
She showed it to me before the show, and I was saying, "Oh, look at this! Look how crude we used to." Our seminars manuals are much better now, but this is how we start. So this one changed your life.
Yep.
Actually, I patiently and really as a good student listen to every bit of message that they are telling me. And actually, even up to now, when I browse through it, it's still the same message that I read that still holds true.
Yeah.
Okay. So the moment I got home, I actually got my worksheets and I revised actually my worksheet. It used to be earnings, less expenses, whatever is left could be savings, and whatever is left could be for God. But when we use this, actually, the formula was actually reversed. And it was God first, and then our savings, and then work within our remaining 70%. And you know what? Since we had tightened it already, it was some sort of a training already that we're able to do it. And that was it.
Paz, what you just said, I think is really gold. Mm-hmm. And so many people think, what you mentioned, what Paz mentioned, that is what will change your life. just reversing the order. She said, before, it was, expenses first. Whatever is left, that's when you save, and that's where you give to God. Just reverse it. The moment you receive your salary or income or whatever, the moment you receive it's God first. Give your tithes or give to the Lord, and then your investments, your savings, and then whatever is left, that's what you spend. You live within whatever is left. That will make you truly rich.
Actually, I have to put this already in a frame because this is a very
priceless possession of ours.
10-year-old manual that changed your life. Truly Rich program. Yeah. Wow.
Then, Brother Bo, that I kept on attending your seminars, the seminar of Jomar, Larry Boa, because I was then still trying to find out what is my core gift.
Yes.
Honestly, I found it difficult to find that.
Yes.
So because I consider myself as a multi-potentialite, I have so many interests. No? Yeah. So because I wanted to put up a business then, no? So sabi ko, music ba? Kasi I love playing guitar, singing, dancing, sports ba? I could play basketball, tennis, golf, ganun, no? And then I entered into networking.
Yeah.
Networking, selling soaps, health products, everything. But of course, I just learned how to sell, but I'm more into buying. And then same thing. We already had savings. Okay, so I put up hot dog stalls, nachos, and even lumpia.
Okay.
Lumpia, no? And after 6 months, they all failed. They all failed. No. Good thing that di ako inaaway ni Pastor. But that we were just trying.
So you went to those failures also as an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I did not resign.
Yeah.
So it was on the side that I was doing that, trying to find it out. So at that time, sabi ko ganun, Lord, ano ba talagang core gift ko? No?
Yeah. Before you there, again, my role is just to pick out the principles. Yep. My dear friends, keep your day job. You want to start a business. Don't resign and dive into business. Keep your day job and then do it on the side. It's difficult.
Yes.
But you have to stretch. But that's reality. That will lessen the stress when you do that. Continue.
Okay. So when I could not really figure out what's my core gift, parang sabi ko, Lord, ano ba talaga, di ba? No? So I had an inspiration that, where have I been blessing you?
Okay.
Where am I being blessed? Where I am being blessed. So then I realized that I will not become a scholar in accountancy for nothing. I will not become a cum for nothing.
Yes.
I will not become a CPA for nothing. And then I realized that I will not bang pinakamataas na position ng isang finance person. So sabi ko, then there was the Novena to God's
Love. That's the little prayer booklet that we give to all feast attendees. If you're a first timer, where you write down 7 dreams. So that was his dream to become a CFO.
Much earlier, and I think I was the youngest CFO in the industry.
Beautiful.
So right now, currently, I'm not just an employee. I'm a partner. I manage 12 companies, multinationals, big ones. I co-run these companies. Oh, praise God! That is so good.
Amazing,
so good.
Amazing, beautiful. How about you, Pastor?
And I used that my skill of numbers in other investments and our other businesses as well.
Praise God.
So easy now, I know my gift, my unique gift, and I just follow to that. Focus on my strength.
You need to focus on your strength, on your core gift. Imagine if Judd to focus on the gift, the core gift that God has given to you, and that's where He prospers you.
Yeah, that's the intersection. Kasi akala natin that the passion and the potential, that's it. But those are just hobbies and interests, maybe.
Yeah,
there must be a better side of that.
That's true.
Where will you learn from those gifts?
The best way you can monetize that gift. How about you, Paz? What's your story?
Well, my corporate story. Actually, pre-day one of my corporate story, the first thing that I did was actually seek mentorship. So his name was actually Jess Mendoza, or his real name is Jesus Mendoza. Okay, I met him in the Inter Club, the youth sector of Rotary. So he told me that you need to focus on growing your skills, and money will just follow. So
focus on your skills, money will follow. So
pre-day one, Brother Bo, of my corporate life, I made already a conscious effort that all the jobs that I get into are interrelated.
Okay.
That they are building blocks towards me improving my skills.
Yeah.
Leveling up so that I'm ready for the next level.
Beautiful.
So at a time when some companies would pirate me as well, being part of the top 5% of the waiting class then, offering me a huge amount of starting salary, I opted to go to the smaller company that will give me a much broader scope in terms of experience.
So that I want to pick that up and tell people it's not just about the money when you choose a job.
Yeah.
It's getting experience, because that'll be easier for the later.
Yes, Brother Bo, it's actually the experience that is related to my goal. Okay, that were the primary basis of my decision. And you see, my mentor was right after all. After which, really the multiples of blessings came in, because as I continue in my corporate life, I've always practiced this premise that I should give the company more before I even ask from them.
That's beautiful.
So I would like that the company would feel that they owe me instead of them demanding because of the huge salary they would give.
I like that attitude.
So it's as if that before I make any decision, Brother Bo, I would think that what if it's my money?
Yeah.
So how am I going to decide? And that kind of attitude is also the one that I'm sharing with my people.
Yeah.
As to how they should be, and whenever they would like to transfer as well.
Yeah.
From one department to another, the same question that I would ask them: what do you want to do eventually? So that's it, Brother Bo. So I think that's in those years, yes, there were some challenges, big challenges, especially in the changes that we do in the work now. But in all those years, I remain constant in my prayer to God that
amazing.
It will make me stronger. So just stick to the truth, stick to the fight, and it will make you triumphant.
Judd and Paz are models. They're a testimony of how God has been so faithful. And you look into their past, from poverty, from bankruptcy, from debt, 15 credit cards, and look where they are now. Both of them having businesses and successful in all that they're doing. Plus, they're serving God. They're helping in the light of Jesus as one of our core leaders in building feast videos all over the world. We have 285 now all over, blessing people, changing lives. It's amazing. By the way, if you want to start a feast video, do contact them. In your home, in your office, 10 people, 20 people watching a video, my video usually, or another preacher's video. And we'll provide that for you. And then you pray together and share. That's they're doing so much. Yeah. These two incredible servants of God. Beautiful. How and so generous. Now that God has blessed them financially, they're so generous to so many people and to the ministry. Thank you so much for that.
And also thank you for the Platinum Wealth Circle. That because of stock market, we became richer. When I started in the stock market, I'm very comfortable with numbers. At that time, there was no strategic averaging method yet. But I was doing that already.
Wow!
So I was so blessed that my mentor is Brother Edward Lee. So I would tell him, Brother Edward, this is what I'm doing. I have my own target price. When it reaches that, I said, so sasabihin niya, pwede naman talaga yan, but we cannot tell that to anyone yet. It was just starting, di ba? So I don't know. So I was doing that, and then you just confirmed what I was doing when you had this SAM.
Platinum is the second level, the higher level of membership in the Truly Rich Club. So there's the gold membership, and that we teach people how to invest. And then there's the platinum level membership. These are people who want to become entrepreneurs, and so that's where they are. And if you're in, come join us and become a platinum member. Yeah. Wow. We've got a question from Emma Kino. My wife is losing some trust in me because she is earning more than me What should I do? This is a difficult question, and it's very real. It's very real. And I want you, first of all, it's, there's this thing that the guy should earn more.
Yeah.
I think it's very Filipino.
Very Filipino. I experienced that. I mean, I felt that also before.
Really?
Yeah, but then I consider Paz as my partner. Alam mo yung, we consider ourselves as one.
Yeah.
So no one is about me or about her. So, but we just talk about it, everything. And
so at one point, Paz was earning more than you.
Yes. Because
and
then
did it make you feel insecure?
At the start, yeah.
Normal,
very normal.
So,
very normal. Yeah.
Emma Keenan, normal to feel that.
Yeah.
But your solution is to communicate. Talk. You need to talk.
And then she assured me that I don't need to worry anything like that.
Yeah. And sometimes you need to just share to your wife, Mr. M. You need to share to your wife, now this is how I feel, but I'm trying my best. And, it's not, I hope you reach this point and both of you talk and agree together. It's not the amount, but it's the commitment to provide and to be the best that you can become. And you have to say that. You have to say that to your wife. I'm trying my very best, and God will bless you. God will bless me. So at this time, you're earning more. I'm earning less. Later on, I might earn more. You'll earn less. So it's just communicate. That's the most important thing.
Actually, one more, Brother Bo. One thing that we did also is that we didn't call it my money, his money. We actually make it into a one fund. And
it's ours,
take an allowance for him, an allowance for me, and the rest is for the family. So it really doesn't matter who earns more because it's one fund.
To that point, allowance lang kami, but then we were also managing funds of our own.
Yeah.
Like, klaro kami, ako sa mga risky investments, sa kanya sa safe investments. No? So I was doing stock market.
Yeah.
So yung ibang savings namin, she was just putting it in a bank.
Okay.
We're not using. So sabi ko, hey, look at my performance. Your performance is like this. No, I don't like. It took me 2 years to convince her to put those money in the stock market. And then, so finally, na-convince na siya. No? She put it there. And when we had our third baby and we decided to buy a big car, sabi namin, we just took the gains.
That's right.
And then when we bought another house beside us, we just used the gains as well as equity. No? But
that's our part.
Yeah, and then my sisters, my other siblings, I was convincing them to go into stock market. It took me 4 years.
Oh God!
You know how did it happen?
How?
So my dad was very sick then, and then as usual, I was the one funding.
Yeah.
He was undergoing dialysis.
Wow.
They also wanted to help, no?
But they could not.
Yeah, but they could. They could just give a little, no? So, and then I talked to them. Look what's happening to Dad. We don't want that to happen to us as well.
Yeah.
But we realize, why is this happening to him right now? Yeah, we love him, we give him, but it's so difficult for all of us, right?
That's right.
Do you want this to happen to you, to your children as well?
Woo!
Buti lang, may live model, ano? And then, they started investing. They opened up the COL, some BPI trade like that.
Yeah.
Now I would always get thank you notes from them. Thank you, bro, for making me a millionaire. No.
If you are not yet investing in the stock market the way we are, not trading, but investing, you long term, you have to join the Truly Rich Club and gold membership, even just a gold membership. And we will teach you. We tell you what stocks to buy, what stocks to sell. You've got to be part of the club and make that decision. I love that example about the father of Judd, that the children have to be the one to pay. That should never be the story of anyone, that if you were investing in the stock market at a younger age, by the time you're older, when you're 60s, 70s, you will have millions. And you don't have to call up your kids and say, I need medicine, I need food, because you have the money, because you invested early on. So that is very, very crucial. Question from Alfred. Alfred asks, we're a young couple starting out our full family. We are both working, but our first baby is on the way. And we just signed a home loan this week. what financial advice can you give? Wow, Alfred, thanks for giving us that question. And it's a very real question. And what advice do you have? Any advice? You've had so much experience now.
Yep.
Go. Any advice for Alfred?
Well, he's there already, but in our case, then we did not sign a home loan until we thought that we could really afford it.
Yeah.
So again, for this one, that he just needs to prioritize now his expenses.
Yes.
So what would be the top priority to spend? Just list it down, and then maybe there's some items that he can take out.
Yes.
Those unnecessary, those we consider those needs and wants. Maybe there are wants expenses there that he can take out, not necessary. He can live without them.
Yes.
Then so he can just appropriate those funds for wants to paying the loan.
Yes.
If he really needs if he really needs that house.
Yeah. And we when you read the financial books, they always talk about what's the thing that you spend every day or regularly, small things, because they accumulate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's say you watch a movie, and but instead of watching a movie, you can just go watch something that's for free, or going to a coffee shop, or having a snack, buying a snack every day. Instead of doing that, just wrap something from the house and put it in a brown bag. I mean, some people say, it doesn't matter. It's so small.
Actually, example namin dyan, Brother Bo, we have a driver before, but we have a new one already. But hindi niya rin kaya mag-invest noon sa stock market when our two other helpers are already doing it, just like yours, no? So we started counting also and listing down on what he's spending on, and what is listed there are actually butts or sticks of cigarettes. And he's spending then 5 pesos a day.
5 pesos a day.
And then so we computed it, and you know what, he was able to put something, no?
Yes.
Equivalent to that cigarette. Because of course it took a while.
Yes.
Because kailangan niyang sanayin sa candy instead of cigarette. But he did it.
Wow.
So you see, whenever people approach us, if it's possible, normally as a mom, I would ask them, can you go to your grocery list? Is there a soft drink there? Is there a junk food there?
So, those are the things you can remove.
When you put them together, then you can do it.
Yeah.
So lower the expense, but then he has also to find a way to increase his income.
Yes.
Do something else. Sideline, sell something. Please
understand that you've got to increase your income as well. So some people, they just increase their income, and then what happens? The lifestyle continues. It doesn't work. Simplify and increase your income. Those two have to come together. Eve Kilas asks, what financial advice can you give those in huge debts with their credit cards?
That's what we just talked about.
Okay, so
step by step.
Actually, there's a 15 credit cards, akin yung 10. So so kaya mas master ko. Anyway, first things first, no, very important really that it's good that you recognize that you have a concern, you have a problem. So it's the first way of winning the battle.
Recognize.
It's recognizing it that you are
acknowledge. I'm in trouble.
Okay, and then second, that it's because you have already admitted it, and then again the second step is starting to simplify again your expenses.
Simplify.
Try to lower it down. Make it to the bare minimum.
That's right.
Again. And then just work on it. And also, as what Brother Bo has mentioned, what we did as well is, while we are decreasing it, in the little money that we earned before, we continue to set aside something for savings. Something for like it may be small, but we started partnering with friends, partnering with trusted people, and those little pieces started to earn, and they became funnels of God's blessings that He has blessed upon, that has prospered. It was very little in the beginning, parang hindi nagmamatter, no? But you see, when you get to develop that habit, then it comes out naturally, and then it just overflows later on. Before you realize, you'll be debt free. And this is another thing. In the credit card, actually, there's an interest-free period. So if credit card put us into debt before, it's the same thing that we use now also as a tool to manage our financials.
This is what's crazy about them.
It's rest back time.
They gave a lecture to the Truly Rich Club Platinum members how to use your credit cards so that you earn. And we don't have time for that.
Yes.
But that's crazy. So once upon a time, credit cards were used for, to borrow money. Now they don't borrow from any credit cards. They use it. They use it to travel for free. And anyway, maybe another episode of our show. We're gonna talk about that.
How to outsmart your credit cards.
So to answer that question, if you have debts right now in your credit card, review this episode. Review, write it down, make a commitment. You can make that happen. Last question. What are the signs to look for to identify your core gift?
As I said, the path of blessing and grace. Those things that I really like to do, I'm passionate with, and it's there. God has given them to you.
So look for three things. Number one, passion. What do you love to do? That you'll do it even if you don't get paid. You're passionate about it. Number two, potential. So not passion only, but potential, meaning to say you're good at it. San ka magaling. And in fact, you're so good at it that, and some people say, oh, I'm not good at anything. But my recommendation is just to try and experiment and keep on doing it. And you'll find that this one skill that you have is better than the others. Why? Look at the peso. Passion, potential, and then peso. Meaning to say, you're being blessed. And Judd was being blessed with his accountancy skills. Finance. He gets numbers. he gets blessed here. They pirate him to another company. He gets promoted, and he realized this is where I'm good at. It's sure I like to sing. Sure I like sports. Sure, but no, this is it. You're gonna discover that as well. Your core gift is the intersection between potential, passion, and peso. How you monetize that. So I pray that you discover that, and everyone. What I love as I was listening to Paz and Judd, their helpers are investing in the stock market.
Yes.
My helpers and drivers are investing in the stock market. Isn't that strange that house helpers are investing in the stock? That's what Truly Rich Club members do. They don't only invest, they look for other people. Your sisters are now investing in the stock market. So that's my point. I do this not only for yourself. Join the Truly Rich Club. Learn how to invest in the stock market, because it's not only for you. Other people around you will start becoming financially literate, financially wise, and financially blessed because you've decided to start. I'd like to invite you to, if you want to know more, by the way, but like give you a package of how, like the big how to change my mindset. We talked about changing our financial mindset, having more abundance. What we're going to do is we're going to share with you the abundance kit again. I shared this in our last episode, but this is it. It's a box. We call this the abundance kit. And if you open the box, you have here a ton of material that will help you in growing in your financial life. Okay. So if you uncover this, have you ever seen an unboxing video? So it's something like that. We have here specific special envelopes that will help you have a frame of mind. Like, for example, you're going to look at this, and you're going to see that one envelope is for giving to the Lord, another envelope is for your investments, another envelope is for your expenses, so kind of like, okay, if I just training wheels almost. Okay. And then we also have this is incredible. These are 15 to 16 messages in DVD. Powerful stuff just to train your mind. Listen to this 15 talks in DVD again and again and again. learn, absorb, because you come from a scarcity mindset. How do you have an abundance mindset? You come from a place where you were taught that I'm poor and I'll only be until here only. All of a sudden we're teaching you, no, you can grow, you can be financially blessed. I don't know if of course the Novena to God's Love is here, where you can write your dreams, and then you've got your credit card holders, and we put something funny. Overuse is dangerous, so we put it there. We've got I've got my books here. So this is a calendar that we put here with different quotations to inspire you every day. And then you've got my books, The Abundance Formula, and How Good People Like You Can Become Rich. There's other stuff here in the box I will not mention anymore because it's too much. But you've been blessed by some of this material.
All of them.
And
actually, more in particular, the envelope system.
The envelope system.
Yeah, we're doing that to our kids as well. Yeah.
Wow.
Our 4-year-old kid is already in the stock market.
4 years old?
4 years old, so
Sheesh.
He'll be a millionaire for sure.
Oh my gosh. Well, my son started when he was, oh yeah, you're right. He was 5 when he started. My son, Francis, started when he was 5.
Yeah.
He's 12 now. And it's crazy. Yeah, just gets his Christmas money and puts it there.
Yeah.
Lovely. You know what? It's been such a joy being able to be with you. And we're going to pray right now. And if you've been watching this and listening to their story, I want you to be like them one day. Maybe you're going through some hardships, you're going through some trials. I want to pray for you that you become them. Financially blessed, but more importantly, blessing other people. And I repeat, they're not just financially blessed, No, they're servants. They're missionaries. The way they serve is crazy. They serve now. They serve of course, the Truly Rich Club, serving, giving. They serve Light of Jesus through the feast videos, building feast videos all over the world. They were just with me in Tuguegarao a few days ago, and we were serving there, Tuguegarao, because some feast videos wanted to have a grand feast, and they gave talks and all of that. They serve. So they volunteer. I want you to be like them. And let's pray right now. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, thank you so much that you brought us together, even online. We're together in your presence. And in a very special way, I pray for each person. And I know you're here. And I pray, Lord, for those in debt, that you would free, liberate those who are buried in debt. I pray, Father, that you give them the wisdom and the clarity to know what to do and the steps that they need to take. I pray, Father, for the gift of perseverance, endurance, discipline, the spirit of tenacity in Jesus Christ's name. I also pray that doors of opportunity will open and that new rivers of income would flow into your life. I pray right now in Jesus Christ's name that God would just hold your hand and lead you towards your financial freedom, spiritual freedom, emotional freedom in Jesus' name. Prosper so that you can prosper others. Amen and amen.
Amen.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Yay! Thank you so much. Guys, this show, we call it Success Weekly. And we're going to change the name. So there's going to be a new name this coming Thursday. Why are we changing our name? One reason is, the show is just blessing so many people. What if it's not weekly in the future? What if it's twice a week? So how can you call it Success Weekly? So it's going to be Success Twice a Week. So we're going to change the name a bit, but it'll be the same program of trying to inspire and bless you. So, I just want to say thank you so much. And wow. So these are all the comments here. Gosh, thank you guys. Thank you. Wow. I'm going to read a few just for 60 seconds. To Almira, thank you. Raquel, thank you. Josie, Marilu, Tuyay, thank you. Mon, Fanny, thank you. Says, Nati, oh gosh, Kathy. To all the thousands, hundreds here, thank you so much, guys. It's been a great opportunity. Judd and Paz, you have any last words to say?
Thank God for desperation.
Thank God for desperation.
You're desperate to find our unique gift, to be the best that we can be, and to live a great financial life. And well, the journey was all worth it.
Woo.
Yeah, you're now a success. Praise be to God.
And of course, forever student. So we keep on trying. We learn from them. We repeat it. Try, learn, and repeat it until you get it right, and then until you get it better.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much, guys. And to all the Truly Rich Club members, keep on sharing the faith and sharing the blessings to other people. If you're not yet a member, I'll see you inside the Truly Rich Club. God bless you.
God bless. Thank you.
See ya next week.